Russell Martin's arrival at Ibrox marked the beginning of a new chapter for Rangers, and now fresh details have emerged about the long-term vision he's bringing to the club. Behind the scenes, the new head coach has been quietly laying the groundwork for a major rebuild, one that could reshape the team's identity both on and off the pitch. With the dust settling on his appointment and pre-season plans already taking shape, Martin's blueprint is becoming clearer. From recruitment strategy and youth development to tactical adjustments and dressing room culture, this is more than just a managerial change. It's a calculated shift in direction. So, what exactly is Russell Martin's Rangers master plan? And how does he plan to challenge Celtic's domestic dominance? Let's break it down along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Rangers CEO Patrick Stewart has explained the role the club's new owners had in the appointment of Russell Martin. Parag Marath, president of 49ers Enterprises, and Andrew Kavanagh, a US health tycoon, led a consortium that secured a 51% share of the Ibrox club last Friday. The move represents a historic moment in the club's history, 10 years after regime change to save Rangers from financial trouble. And Stewart, speaking at Martin's unveiling, says the duo have been highly engaged in a process driven by the CEO and club sporting director Kevin Thelwell. Andrew and Parag, we've been in really constructive discussions with you for several weeks and pre-ownership. Naturally, we wanted to make sure that the decisions we were making pre-change of ownership would have longevity after the change of ownership, Stewart explained. We've been in really constructive discussions. Both have been incredibly supportive and highly engaged throughout the process and have been involved in the process. It's very much a club decision that, of course, Kevin and I have been driving it, but it's absolutely been done in sync with Andrew and Parag. Stewart was also asked to sum up just how significant a period this is for Rangers. Not only do they have new owners, a new sporting director and a new head coach, but enter European qualifiers in a matter of weeks. I think it is clearly incredibly significant. That's 2 seismic changes, in fact 3, Stewart said. If you look at it, we've had a change of ownership, followed by a sporting director coming in, followed by a head coach being announced. I mean, that's an awful lot of activity for one club in 1 week. So I think it does herald a really positive new chapter for the club. It is a seismic period for the club and sets a really strong foundation for the future. For Rangers, qualifying for the Champions League is always something that we would aspire to, always. Now, we've got 3 qualification matches to go through. That is tough for any club, we know that. We're realistic about what's possible. Of course, with a good run, the Champions League is possible. But equally, we've been playing in the Europa League successfully, and both competitions are strong competitions, which we'll be excited to be in. Now, Russell Martin's master plan to bring Rangers success has been revealed as Russell Martin has mapped out how his Rangers team will aim to topple Celtic. The 39-year-old is the new head coach of the Ibrox club, having been officially unveiled in Glasgow yesterday. The former Southampton manager has been out of work since December. He has signed a 3-year deal with Rangers. The ex-Scotland international fielded questions from the media on Thursday morning during his press conference unveiling. Now, in a further wide-ranging interview with Sky Sports, Martin has explained what can be achieved in his time as Rangers boss, and in what sort of time frame that will be doable. Asked if his new Rangers side can get the better of Brendan Rodgers' team, he responded, "I want us to keep improving and be the best version of ourselves that we can be. We have to win, and we have to win a lot. I think history shows you that when Rangers are performing and have momentum and energy, with a team of clarity and belief, it can lead to anything and to big success. That's what I want, so I'm here. I want to be here to win things and to feel that here. And I hope we can do that. The club needs new energy. It needs a fresh start. It's been a tough time for the club and Rangers fans over the last however many years. I think this will bring some fresh energy, it will bring some stability, and it will hopefully bring a really exciting team on the pitch. That's the end product, and that's what we all want, a team that wins and wins in a certain way, and with a culture and environment that we all feel really aligned with and proud of." The club are a little over a month away from their first competitive game of the 2025/26 season. This will come in the form of a Champions League qualifier, a huge match for the team early in his tenure. Martin has revealed that there are some key areas he and other key figures at Rangers will need to recruit for before that two-legged tie towards the end of July. There are a few positions where we'll need to strengthen fairly quickly and fairly early on, he added. I'm also willing to be surprised, and I'm open to being surprised by some of the players we have here. I think the way we're going to try and work and play is going to give them the best chance to show us what they've got and to give us the best version of themselves and hopefully one or two surprises. We'll need some help before that game for sure, but until we get in here and assess everyone, how many we'll need before the game or how realistic that is, because football and the business and transfer window can be difficult. I'm pretty sure by then we'll have one or two people in to help us add to the group. In other news, Robin Proper is reportedly set to leave Rangers this summer. Sources in the Netherlands claim the defender, 31, has agreed to return to his homeland after just one season in Glasgow. Philippe Clement signed the centre-back last summer from FC Twente. He joined as Connor Goldson's replacement. However, things haven't panned out as planned for Proper in a Rangers jersey. He has caught plenty of criticism for his performances at the back, with the Scottish game seemingly too quick and physical for his capabilities, although injuries were also an issue. Proper did go on to make 39 appearances across all competitions though, scoring twice, including during a 3-0 victory over Celtic at Ibrox. Now, according to 20 fans, it looks like Proper's short stay in Scotland could be coming to an end. The site claims he's reached an agreement to go back to his old club, Twente. The report fails to mention a fee, with the defender contracted at Ibrox until the summer of 2028. However, they have suggested that Proper will sign a 3-year contract at the Eredivisie side. If the reports are accurate, Robin Proper's time at Rangers appears to be drawing to a close far sooner than expected. While his stint in Glasgow had its moments, including a goal in a dominant derby win, it ultimately fell short of expectations, with form, fitness, and the demands of the Scottish game proving difficult to overcome. A return to familiar surroundings in the Netherlands may offer the 31-year-old a fresh start and a more comfortable environment to recapture his best form. As Rangers prepare for a new era under Russell Martin, Proper's departure could mark the beginning of further changes in the squad. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so make sure you join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.